very warm welcome back to your feel-good breakfast show, Expresso, on SABC3, as I take a deep breath to just realize the magnitude of the brilliance of this guest that we have up next. He's the winner of 3 Grammy Awards, 39 Dove Awards, a Golden Note from the American Society of Composers and Authors and Publishers for his songwriting, a man who's contributed greatly to the industry in terms of his gospel music. And it's amazing to have Mr. Michael W. Smith here with us. Welcome to the show. Thank you for taking the time to be here this early in the morning.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Just reading that little first part of your CV is mind-blowing. What has it been like for you to have received all of these honors from all these different organizations?
Well, I'm honored for sure.
Yeah.
You know, no pun intended. I mean, I knew music was going to be a part of the destiny of my life, but I didn't know how to get there. I didn't know where to begin, you know, and I just started writing songs in Nashville and started writing songs for other people, and somebody finally gave me a record deal, you know.
When did that moment happen for you where you thought, okay, I'm going to go from songwriter and I'm going to become my own artist and actually pursue this as a full-time career where I want to possibly, you know, reach so many people, obviously communicating the word?
Yeah. Probably after I wrote 3 songs for a girl named Amy Grant, who's a very successful gospel artist. And I think when I wrote those songs on Age to Age, I think her managers looked at me and said, you need to do a record, you know. And so that was a dream for me, you know. So nobody would give me a record deal, so they actually started a record company.
For you?
For me, which is insane,
Absolutely.
you know. But it worked, and here I am 33 years later. 33
years later, and when you look back where you released your first album in '83, and you've had 20 studio albums so far, 4 live albums, 75 singles. My word, what do you think has been the secret to your success?
A good wife.
That's always a check that box. That's a good way to start it.
She'll like that answer, but it's true. And then just great friends. I mean, I mean, this is a crazy business, you know.
Yeah.
And I think there's so many temptations, and you know, we watch people in celebrity, you know, sort of go through all kinds of stuff.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So we just kind of had parameters from day one that we just sort of going to stay the course, especially when we had all these kids, you know, and that I was going to be dad first, a husband first, then career after that. And we just stuck to it, and it worked. Yeah.
Would that be some of your golden advice to artists right now who are trying to kind of carve out that path for themselves? How you stick to it? You need to establish those parameters, have a good support structure. What else would you say?
Yeah. I have a lot of young artists ask, how'd you do it?
Yeah.
What's the secret, you know? And hey, I haven't done everything right. You know, I've made my share of mistakes, you know, and you live and learn, but yeah, I just said you can't be on the road 200 days a year and raise a family. You can't do it.
I mean, otherwise right now you'd be missing out on all those great family barbecues. You were telling me earlier on that you have 5 children of your own and 11 grandkids, right?
I have 11 grandkids.
That must be amazing when you have weekends over with family, right?
It's insane.
Grandpa this, Grandpa that.
I'm G-Daddy. They call me G-Daddy.
G-Daddy?
Yeah,
that's very cool. That's very cool. And in fact, you've now featured some of your family members in your latest music video, which released yesterday in the United States. So we're going to be getting a sneak peek at that right now. I understand it's the very first exclusive that we've ever seen in South Africa. So take a look at this. Brand new music there from Mr. Michael W. Smith, featuring some family members. Who did you have there? I know your son directed the video.
Yeah, my oldest son Ryan directed the video. So 2 of his kids, and then another grandson named Smith.
Yeah. Okay.
So they all, you know, because kind of got a Lost Boys feel, you know, so they all got face paint. Kind of like they're all kind of orphans, so they enjoyed dressing up and acting. You know, and our house has always been full of actors and filmmakers and musicians, so it was a lot of fun.
It looked like it was a lot of fun. We enjoy it, and thank you very much for being here. We'll be chatting to Michael W. Smith a little bit later on, but right now let's catch up on the early morning headlines with Graham.